No. We don't use hashes to do that. We use hashes for something else, though. Something in the CIA triad.
Confidentiality?
No.
No, integrity.
Integrity. Good job. Good job. Good job. We use hashes. Oh, let me turn this down. We use hashes to validate the integrity of things. All right. We use hashes to validate the integrity of data, files, programs, applications, anything that you download. So, something that I love to do on Cyber Thursday, usually people will have questions. They have questions about problems that they're facing at work, commands that they're using at work that they don't fully understand how to use, programs that they're using at work that they don't fully understand how to use. Something may break, whatever it may be, bring it to us on Cyber Thursday, and I would love to do my best to try to explain it. So there was someone who had an issue at work, right? And they weren't sure how to validate the integrity, how to quickly, right? Quickly validate the integrity of a file that they downloaded. Right. There are two quick ways we can get that done, right? Quickly validate the integrity of files, programs, any piece of data that you download. And it's usually going to boil back down to the hashes, right? The hashes. The hash of a file is what we use to validate its integrity, right? Let me draw it out first before we go through it. Just imagine. All right, this is us over here. We're on our computer and we want to download a program, right? Let's say we want to download Splunk, right? Splunk is a program that you can download and install, right? This is Splunk's web server, and we go to download their program. Let's say this is the Splunk app right here. When we download that program onto our system, how do we know that it's a safe program? Right? How do we know it's safe? How do we know it's not malicious? How do we know that someone isn't on our network? They intercepted that application, changed it, and sent it over to us. Well, we know, or we can validate, we can confirm based off of that application's hash. Right? It's all going to be based off of that application's hash. So most, if not all, the programs that are available on a website, you can download it and download its hash, the fingerprint, right? So Splunk, right, they're going to have the application hosted on their website so that you can download it. What they're also going to have hosted on the website is the hash of that file. Why? Because they want you to make sure that you know or you trust the file that was downloaded. So they're going to have the hash of that application on the website as well. So you can download the application and you can download the hash file. When you download the hash file, it's literally going to be some type of hash. This program that you downloaded over here, right? We downloaded onto our system. We're going to grab a hash of this program. We're going to see if the hash of this program that we downloaded matches the hash that Splunk provided to us. If they match, then it's the right program. It's the same program that Splunk had on their website. If they don't match, then somehow, some way, it was altered before we downloaded it. All right, so the question today is, how do you validate the hash of a file after you've downloaded it? Some of us in class already know how to do that. We've done it several ways. But so here's Splunk, splunk.com. All right, I've already downloaded this Splunk file right here. Right, you can see it in my downloads folder. Right, this is the Splunk file right here, Splunk forwarder 9.1.2. This is it right here. I downloaded the program already. What Splunk is also providing is the hash file. Right? Oh, let me see. It's somebody in the lobby. Sorry about that. All right. So what Splunk is also providing is the hash file. We have different hashing algorithms that we can use to create a hash. We know this, class. We know that MD5 is one of those algorithms. There's also the SHA family, SHA-512, SHA-2, SHA-256, different algorithms. Splunk decided to use the MD5 algorithm to hash this program. So they uploaded this program into an MD5 algorithm calculator or generator to get some type of hash. That's the hash here. So I downloaded it already, right? You just click it. This is the hash file right here. So we have the hash file and I have the Splunk file. So let's take a look at the hash file. You're going to go to my downloads folder. You can see this is the Splunk file, the Splunk program that I downloaded. And this right here is the hash. Let's look at the hash first. All we got to do is cat open this file. That's it. So I'm just going to use the cat command. What does the cat command do? Cat command opens up a file. And we're going to use it to open up this hash file that we downloaded from Splunk right here. Hit enter. And you can see that it is an MD5 algorithm, the MD5 algorithm on this file, this same program. This is the hash right here of that file. This is the hash. So if we were to get the hash of this program that we downloaded, if we were to go and find the hash, it should match what's in this file. It should match this. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to make a file, call it Splunk hashes, provided by Splunk. That's this hash. This is the hash that was provided by Splunk. So we're going to save that. Whoops. So in our Splunk hashes, we have the hash that was provided by Splunk. That's this file right here. Most websites, if not all websites, will provide a file that includes the hash of their programs. Why? They want you to make sure that what you're downloading is valid. They want you to trust their programs. Why wouldn't they give you the hash? Okay, that's the hash right there. Now we're also going to get the hash. Now we're going to get the hash of this program ourselves. There's two easy ways to do it, y'all. Two simple, easy ways to do it. One, you can do it from the command line. Everybody in class, you all have access to Kali Linux, right? Just connect to any of those virtual resources, any of the virtual environments, and spin up Kali Linux. We also have a video on how you can set up your own Kali Linux machine. But all we got to do is use this MD5 sum program, right? MD5 sum is a program, it's a utility, it's a command line tool that will give you the hash of any file that you tell it to. So if I do MD5 Splunk, clear the screen so we can see it clearly. We're going to do MD5 on this Splunk file, the Splunk program that we downloaded. Boom. This is the hash it gives us. This is the hash of the program we downloaded. Now let's see if this hash of the program we downloaded matches the hash of what Splunk provided. So let's go back into our Splunk hashes file. This is the hash Splunk provided, right? And this came from this file right here. And this is the hash of the program we downloaded. Do they match? Yes, they do. That means the program we downloaded, right? The Splunk folder that we downloaded, it matches the hash that Splunk provided, right? So this is a really quick, easy way to do that. Another quick and easy way, if you don't have access to Kali Linux or MD5, or that MD5 sum tool, another easy way, virustotal.com, right? I've already uploaded it for you, right? But if you just go to virustotal.com, you can use this. This is a GUI. This is a GUI-based application, right? GUI, GUI is a graphical user interface you can interact with. You come here and you just upload your file, right? You choose the same file or whatever file that you want to upload. I've already uploaded it, which is this is, if you wanted to come do it yourself, this is what it would look like. You would have the file button. You could upload URLs to see if they are malicious or not. But VirusTotal is what we essentially use to check if a file is malicious. What it's also going to do is show you, here, I'm going to cancel this out, right? We can upload any of these files. What it's also going to do is show you the hashes of your file that you uploaded. So this is what it looks like after you've uploaded it. All these vendors are going to scan your file to see if it's malicious or not. And then if I scroll back to the top, the CPU resources are spiking out of control. That's why this guy's going a little bit slow right now. So you can see this hash, right? This is the SHA hash, but I'm going to show you the MD5 hash once this system stops acting up. Let's see. I got to get this this virtual machine more resources so it can stop acting like this. But it's essentially, you see where we're going with this. So one way I showed you how to look at the hash and validate the integrity of what you're downloading is with a command line tool. That command line tool is called MD5 sum. Pretty straightforward. You type the name of the command, MD5 sum, space, the name of the file you want to check its resources for. Now, I wish this would just act normal so we can just quickly show you that MD5 hash over here on VirusTotal. I'll give it another minute or two. I really don't want to have to restart the virtual machine. But any questions, y'all, while this is lagging? Oh, getting some movement. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, while we're waiting for this, study hall session is still going to be on for Saturday, right? More than likely, we will still be on. So please try to join. We had a few older students from older classes on there last week. If you can make it, please try to be there 12:15, right? And we're going to jump back into our PBQs next week, right? So these last few weeks of classes, y'all, we're really going to be grinding on the PBQs. We're going to be using all the fundamentals that we've learned so far and apply them to these problem-based questions and start knocking out some things in the Flexi quiz. So remember, your homework is that Flexi, right? That Flexi, that's the study guide. That's what we should be using, right? And you all should, right, get together in your study groups and start quizzing each other on that. All right, so this is taking too long to spin up. We're not going to waste any more time, but VirusTotal is another good way. No, I'm not going to do it that way. I was going to do it a different way, but VirusTotal is another good way to go ahead and check to see if your file has a good hash. Oh man, I thought it was spinning up. I really want to give it a few minutes, but a few minutes might turn into some more few minutes and then more few minutes and then more few minutes. Ah, you suck. All right. I tried. I'm trying to stall. But it's not feasible anymore. All right, y'all. We are going to call that a session. If this does come back up in a few, I might do a short video on VirusTotal's MD5 hash. That is me trying to stall some more, but it ain't cutting it. So we're going to go ahead and drop the session. That's all I wanted to show you for this Cyber Thursday. If you have any issues that you're facing at work, any problems that you want to go over, just send it to me on Discord class, the world, the public, drop it on our YouTube channel. We'll go ahead and do our best to try to explain and break down the issues that you're having. Other than that, everybody, I will see you next Cyber Thursday. Class, I'll see you this Saturday for our study hall sessions. Got some movement over here, but I think it's just playing with my emotions right now. And everybody else, I will see you on Monday if I don't see you on Saturday. Peace out, y'all.
All right, Toby.
All right, Brian.
Good night, bro.
You too, James. I try to wait a few more after everybody left, but it's still not giving. It's all right. All right, everybody. Have a good Cyber Thursday. Uh, 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 uh. We got Houston. Do we got some motion, some movement? Uh, yeah. Close that out. Yes. All right. Let me see. Oh man, they just played with me. This virtual machine sucks. I do need to give it some more resources. It's actually a live machine. It just went completely black. All right. But the MD5 hashes, the other hashes, we can verify them over here on the details. Right now, we can only see the SHA algorithm, but I really wanted to show you the MD algorithm. But I wasn't quick enough to get over to the details. And I'm trying so bad to stall right now so we can get it. Let me see what's going on over here. Shout out to everybody who's still on the YouTube live with us for Cyber Thursday. I think I'm just gonna cancel this out and spin up another virtual machine. Honestly, because I really want you to see that part. Okay, let's do this. VirusTotal.com, and I'll download Splunk over here. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna download it on another machine real quick. See which one can happen quicker, me downloading it on another machine or this virtual machine coming back to life. Let's see. See, okay, I'm going to the file. I might beat the virtual machine. Okay, I'm downloading the file now. I've accepted the license agreement. All right, bet I got the file over here. All right. All right, so since this is taking too long, I have the file over here as well. So same thing, same process. And this time I'm not going to use the MD5 sum to calculate this hash. I'm just going to use VirusTotal. I've already downloaded the file. I'm going to download this MD5 hash as well. I'm going to open that up. All right, cool. Here, let's look at it. This is what the MD5 hash looks like. This is from Splunk, right? This is from Splunk. Okay, so now we're going to go over to VirusTotal. And I'm going to upload this file into VirusTotal. VirusTotal is uploading the file now. If I go over to details, we can see the MD5 hash. This is all I wanted you to see, right? All that stalling to show you this, right? And you can see we get the other hashing algorithms that I talked about earlier. SHA has a bunch of different algorithms in the SHA family, 256, 1, 512. There are other ones. And this is the MD5 hash. So this is the hash of the program that we downloaded. This is the hash of that program we downloaded. On Kali, we use MD5 sum to validate the hash. Over here, we're using VirusTotal to validate the hash. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go back to that notepad. This is the hash that Splunk provided, and this is the hash of the Splunk download that we just, of the binary file we just downloaded, and they match each other, right? They match each other. So in other words, the file we downloaded is a valid file. It does have integrity. It does match the same hash that Splunk provided. All right, so two quick ways to validate your hashes, y'all. You can either do it from the command line with a bunch of different tools. All right, there are a bunch of different tools you could do from the command line with. MD5 Sum was the quickest one that we could use. And there are a bunch of different GUIs, a bunch of different graphical applications other than VirusTotal that you can use to validate the integrity of files that you are downloading. All right, that's it. So we finally got through it. Had a little hiccup with the virtual machine. It's still down. I'm going to delete it after this. Other than that, hey, thank you all for sticking out with us on Cyber Thursday. I will see y'all next Thursday class. I'll see you on Saturday for study hall. If I don't see you on Saturday for study hall, I'll see you on Monday. Peace out, y'all. Peace.